the kind little dragon. Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom far away, there lived a little dragon named Ember. Ember was small compared to the other dragons in the kingdom, and he didn't have the fiery breath or big wings that most dragons had. But what Ember had was a kind heart, full of love and compassion for everyone he met. Every day, Ember would wander through the forest, helping the animals and creatures that lived there. He would gather berries for the birds, help the squirrels find their acorns, and offer rides to the little rabbits who were too tired to hop. Ember loved making others happy, but there was one thing that made him sad. No one ever wanted to be his friend. The bigger dragons would fly through the skies, breathing fire and causing thunderous roars. They were powerful and fierce, and everyone admired them. But when Ember tried to join in their games or conversations, they would simply ignore him, thinking he wasn't strong enough to keep up with them. One day, as Ember was walking through the forest, he heard a soft cry coming from behind a tree. Curious, he walked closer and found a tiny bird trapped in a tangled mess of vines. The little bird flapped its wings frantically, but couldn't free itself. "Oh no!" "Don't worry, little one," Ember said gently. He carefully used his small claws to untangle the vines and set the bird free. The bird chirped with joy and fluttered around Ember's head. "Thank you so much," the bird said. "I don't know what I would have done without you." Ember smiled, feeling a warm feeling in his heart. "It was nothing. I'm just happy I could help." The bird flew off into the sky, and Ember continued on his way. But as he walked, he noticed something amazing. One by one, the animals of the forest began to gather around him. The squirrels, the rabbits, the foxes, and even the other birds, everyone was smiling and thanking Ember for all the kindness he had shown them over the years. "You're the kindest dragon we've ever met," said one of the squirrels. "We want to be your friends." Ember's heart swelled with happiness. For the first time, he realized that strength and power weren't the only things that mattered. His kindness, his willingness to help others, and his loving heart had made him the true hero of the forest. From that day on, Ember was never alone. The animals of the forest became his friends, and together they had many wonderful adventures. The other dragons, too, began to notice how brave and strong Ember was, though not because of his fire or wings, but because of the kindness in his heart. And so, Ember learned that true strength comes not from what you can do with your body, but from what you can do with your heart.